Spider-Man!
Howdy, Wolfheads, and welcome to the Amazing Studios podcast, a new series where KB and Daniel discuss every Spider-Man cartoon. In this episode, KB fights off the boredom with references of Martley Shelley and Steve from Minecraft, while Daniel fights moths and yells at Dr. Doom. Yes, it's time to talk about Spider-Man 1981, so sit back and listen to the goofballs go on, and please enjoy the show. Yeah? Alright, that's it? What do you mean I have 7 more of these to do? No, I want to get out of the basement. Please let me out.
Okay, welcome back to the studios. This is like our 90-second try recording this because Daniel. Welcome, Daniel.
Hello.
Okay, so, what updates do we... Yeah, I guess we can talk for a few
Let's
minutes.
go ahead and address the elephant in the room. No, not you. No, let's address the fact that the only reason this took 92 tries, well, took 2 tries, but because you couldn't get the original audio off of your phone when we recorded this, and now we're doing it live,
And
aka
in
at his
person.
house. Too much
Yeah,
information.
I'll edit it out.
I mean, half of this stuff is going to get edited out. Or should we just restart?
No, we're not restarting again.
Alright, and then that's the intro.
Okay, yeah, so this is just audio, and there's a specific reason, but we're going to talk about life first. Any updates, Daniel?
I didn't have my phone prepared.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Oh, yes, I forgot about this. Y'all are in for a trip.
In for the trip. And ain't no trip on a rocket ship now.
Yeah,
Go
we're
ahead and tell yours.
We're about to record some stuff. It'll be me and Kenneth and Caitlin, which is, it was us and Legend Man, and then, oh boy, a new person that's thrown on there. That'll be cool. I burnt myself on the oven yesterday, and well,
Someone was riding me when we were driving over here.
yeah.
I mean, that's what happened. That wasn't part of the bit, but
Yeah.
that happened right now.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
It wasn't really annoying. It was
Don't worry about it.
it
'cause
was humorous. I thought
No
it was
one
funny.
in our hometown can drive, so don't worry.
No, I thought it was funny because I at my school there was a road rage incident where the woman was yelling like, "You don't know that to drive. You don't know how to drive." And then the girl looked at her. No one can see my hands, but she did the cry about it symbol.
Yeah.
She just it was one hand too. She just imagine like when you edit this, just have paper the bombastic bagman have a knuckle over his face.
Wow.
Anyways, the original bit for this was that, okay, I had a dream. And not like Martin Luther Kinkers.
Not like Martin Luther Clinker.
No, I said Kinkers by accident.
Oh, what about Martin Luther Clinker? I have a dream that all robots will be free.
Oh,
Well,
gee.
I think that was a meme of like Martin Luther Clinker.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyways, no, this ain't no dream that Martin Luther King had. This was a dream I had when I was sitting in my bed. And I was dreaming. Because that's how dreams work, you idiot. Anyways, so it starts off with, you know, the classic trope of, I can't find a movie. I think I have told this, I think I've told the first part of this dream before. This is the sequel to it, where it's about a Christmas movie. Anyways, this guy named Irwin, or, it was either Irwin or, Ralph. Pretty stupid name for a reindeer. And I think they're police officers. I don't know. They never really show up with the idea, but they're officers and stuff like that. And they team up together, and there's another reindeer, a rabbit, and I don't know what the other animal was. And what they're doing is they're fighting either his evil brother or someone evil that looks like him. Which is basically saying Lee Harvey Oswald looks like you.
Continue.
Yeah, anyways. So it builds up to this whole thing where they get into a battle. On the opponent's side, the starting lineup for their Monday Night Football, his evil brother from, I'm guessing Canada? I don't know what university he's from. And their offensive guards include, why do you have a Bowser doll?
Because it's a stuffed animal, because I do. Continue.
Interrupt my monologue. I was going to do a joke, never mind. Now I forgot where I was. Anyways, there was another animal that was unknown, but the animal that I do remember, which I think it is, was a polar bear, and I kid you not, a Coke machine. A literal Coke machine, or refrigerator, but I put my money on Coke machine. To say, did any of these characters have personality? Only the Coke machine. Probably the most chillest guy you ever met. Hi guys, let's start fighting things. Basically, his whole personality. Now this is what really pisses me off, class. Anyways, so they're fighting and stuff like that. They're doing the Private Ryan what's it called? The Private Ryan beats. You know, oh they shoot this, they shoot that. The rabbit gets injured. So when someone gets hurt in the battlefield, for $1 million, what's the correct answer? Do you A, try to help it? Do you B, try to cover and wait for the tank to arrive? Is it C, all the above, or D, all the above? If you picked any one of those answers, you're wrong. You put it up against a log and you let it die. Because that's what they did. That's what happened.
They just
They
leave the bunny and just let him die on a log. They let him die on a log.
I just said it was a she. You said him.
M as them -em.
You can't update the language. It's already confusing enough.
Anyways.
Oh, almost fell
They
off my
just
chair.
leave the bunny
They
die
just
on
let
a
it die. And
on
they're
a
crying,
log.
and I'm like, you leave it there. You let it die. Like, I'm over here, like, getting pissed off because not only am I sad, but why? It's the funny thing is they don't even watch it die. They turn away, and just as the pupils are about to turn white, it goes, just, what? Like, you can't even, not only can he not take it seriously when it's an emotional overbreak, but there's no version of that that's not so stupid, and it takes me off. Because I have to keep this PG. I can't say the stuff I want to say.
If I had a nickel for every time you had a dream about a funny movie, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but
3
it's weird to
nickels.
happen twice.
3 nickels.
I only know about the 2. The
alien. The alien.
You're right. I'm gonna give you one wish, and you're gonna
Wish
wish you
that
were
you
never born.
Alien potatoes.
That's yeah. I'm looking under a car at these alien potatoes,
Well, they
and
don't,
I just go.
I think I've told them that dream. I don't know. You gotta check on the shorts because I forgot which dream I told about. I don't remember if I told them about the country club one where there was just a bunch of animals on the golf course, and then all of a sudden I'm taking a picture of Betty Boop.
Yeah, just make a video series. Just do a short series on the channel.
Just call it Daniel's Dreams, and then I'll just make a whole video collage.
I don't think we.
If y'all want that, comment down and then have people click like on it since this is not my channel.
I'll have Daniel. If you make the comment, I'll pin it and they can like it.
Okay.
If his comment gets 500 likes, we'll make it.
If the comment gets 5 likes, I'll make it.
It gets 5. That's how.
If it gets 5, I'll like it.
If it gets 2.5, he'll make it.
You can't get 2.5, so that means I'll never do it. It would be in between 2 and 3. That had the perfect sound.
He just killed my goose.
So long, Gay Bowser.
He killed Jack Black. How dare you?
He comes back because he's going to play Jesus in that new movie.
Is he really?
I think so.
I don't
It's
know.
like in Minecraft. Crucible! Resurrection!
I'm about to say, didn't I make a short talking about Mario Galaxy? Yeah, I did, because it was...
the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, because I also said about the Steam Deck.
That whole thing about Jesus site, I stole from Microwave Society. Oh. Anyways, let's talk about the real reason we're here. Why are we here? Well, of course.
Spider-Man!
Da, 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 da. But which Spider-Man? The 82? Well, 81.
Okay, so the real thing that's happening, we're going to watch every single Spider-Man cartoon.
We did.
Except The only ones we're skipping is the 60s because it's not like easily and readily available.
Even though it's on YouTube.
Not all of it is available and easy to get to. And then also it's just a long running, really episodic show. And then we're not doing the baby shows because
we're big boys.
Well, I was going to say because I'm taking it for me, myself, and I, Ultron, scream in your hole. Dies.
Today I'm going to break society's worst enemy. Long lines. I killed your parents, Joker.
No,
he doesn't. Why did I say he killed your parent? I killed your parents, Joker. Oh, the Riddler. I forgot what the Riddler says in that one, and then it's just, I've always had a unique idea for puzzles.
Yeah, the Zodiac one. Okay,
yeah, where he has a paper bag over his head.
Okay, so
he floods the city.
Okay, so the one we started with,
I like that movie. Part 2 of the DuckTales video.
No, he clicked the Uno reverse card on me. So we started with the 1981 show, which is on Disney Plus. If you want to watch it,
don't. If you want to watch it, don't. Well, that's a little harsh. It's not necessarily a bad show.
It's not bad. Just 90% of it is boring.
90%, well, 50% of it is like the same exact plot for most episodes.
Yeah.
Characters can either be flat, overused, underused, or literally the greatest thing on picture cinema.
If you really want to watch this show and get a gist of it, there's like 5 episodes.
If you want to watch this episode, skip the first 3 episodes and start on episode 4 and then go from there.
There's like 5 episodes I could honestly suggest to you. Man, the burps. Sorry, I'm burping like crazy. Yeah, I just realized we were about to talk about the show and I didn't pull the episodes up. Continue on, Daniel, while I'm doing this.
What am I supposed to continue on about?
Talk about the show.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's a show about Spider-Man, and it has Spider-Man in it, and it's about Spider-Man. What does Spider-Man do? He fights Dr. Octopus, and also there's a bunch of original villains, which most of the original villains are good. But let's go ahead and talk about the good stuff before we tear this episode anew. You know what? Because we have to keep it PG. That's going to be a running joke for this, so get used to it. The 5 episodes, well, at least my favorite episodes so far when I was watching it, the Black Cat episode, which was the first good episode.
Green Goblin, which is the best episode.
Green Goblin. I didn't mind the Stuntman episode. He was pretty fun. It kind of got a little stiff in the second to third act, but it's still pretty fun.
I feel like you need to suggest...
The Gadgeteer.
I was going to say, I feel like you need to suggest a Doctor Doom episode because of how a major part of the show he was.
Dr. Doom was
I'd only
boring,
suggest the last
was
one.
Boring 3 out of the 4 episodes. The only best episode is when he dies.
I'm about to say, that one's a good episode.
Yeah. Well, no, the Jonah Jameson one where he just cores.
Oh, yeah, where he's drilling into the
center of the earth. But then there's also, wasn't in the rocket one where he died, but he just used the volcanoes to blow the Earth out of orbit, so it could cause another ice age.
Out of orbit, so it
by using volcanoes.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
What do you mean a lick of sense? Like it's complete boggery. The best way I can
My
define
entire
that.
theory is that they just, because it's the 80s, they don't know things like we do. They think they blew the Earth out of orbit, but they just sent up volcanic ash and started an ice age.
What I think, that's what I thought. That's what I thought his plan was just to cause volcanoes and cause
he moved it out of orbit.
Volcanic winter. No, my theory is that they were trying to come up with unique plots, and they would either flop or they would either actually be unique ideas. And since it's like the 80s and it's sci-fi, I'll allow it. How long does it take you to pull up an app?
It's not loading.
It's one button.
Can you pull it up on your phone just so we can look at the episodes?
Can't. My phone's dead.
No, it's not, because you just had the notes. It just died on you?
Yeah.
Really?
Literally. Dang it. I should have turned it all the way off. Yeah, I'll pull it
up. Got him.
Oh, my phone came back to life and it has 80% because I have electric powers.
Yeah, his phone is Frankenstein.
Monster.
Yes, Frankenstein's monster. We know.
Well, yeah, because you always every time I do that, you're like, "It's monster, it's monster."
No,
Can
I'm
I
not-
not just call it Frankenstein?
Right,
So I
no.
don't have to.
No, I'm not that guy. I'm not one of
those.
those. I brought up of that it kind of annoys me.
You used to be that kind of guy, and then you retired it after like 6 months.
Well, I mean, what I say is
After 6
that
months.
if someone asks me, I'm just like, I'll specify with Dr. Frankenstein when I'm talking about the doctor, but if we're just talking about his monster, I just say Frankenstein.
It makes it easier.
Yeah. This is America, and this is how we do things.
Well, most people know it by now because so many people have made fun of it where they don't know what in the world that looks AI generated, but it's not.
yeah, I know what you mean. This is how bad and boring the show is. We've got on a Frankenstein side tangent.
Well, because you were talking about my phone dying.
I like this show's design. I like Peter's design where he's got the denim jacket and
Peter.
and jeans and yellow shirt. Aunt May looks alright, but I mean,
Every suit kind of looks cool.
you can't mess up an old lady. The villain designs are
You
pretty
can't
good.
mess up an old lady.
That is, you can't mess up an old lady. I had to beat, I had to beat an old woman with a stick
beat
with,
up
for
an
this.
old grandma. You should never do that anyway.
I had to beat an old woman with a stick for this.
I've beaten a man with this thumb. So yeah, let's see. Episode 1 was the first episode. It features Dr. Octopus stealing $1 million ruby, and it goes nowhere. Besides, he's gonna like put oil in the ocean or something like that.
This episode's important, but not good.
What do you mean? It's not really. How is it important?
It was the first episode. It showed the theme. It shows everything off. And it is the only Dr. Octopus episode.
Super important for probably one of Spider-Man's major villains to show up once.
I would say episode 2 is the first Doctor Doom episode, isn't it?
Yeah, Doctor Doom, Master of the World. That's where he's a punk and he runs away instead of fighting Spider-Man.
That's the brainwashing episode, isn't it? Where he
Yeah,
brainwashes the UN.
it says it right here. Mind controls all the leaders, so he becomes master in the Masters of the Universe. He-Man.
Wasn't J. Jonah Jameson good in that episode, though?
I think that's his first appearance.
Yeah, and he's got his nephew.
Yeah, well, Jonah's like, just give me more pictures of Spider-Man, but I
Yeah.
hate Spider-Man.
What's with that mustache? No, I'm kidding.
The mustache does look suspiciously too square.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like
It's
his
trying
full-
to be a broom mustache,
right.
But
It should be his full lip, is what it should be. That's what
You're serious?
That's what J.K. Simmons once did.
Yeah, but this was made before J.K. Simmons even had the role.
I know.
Lizards everywhere. That's the first episode where I straight up hated this show because it's so boring. Not even boring. It's bad.
The only thing I remember that it used a bit of reused animation that was really funny to me.
And it has your favorite joke of the
Yeah.
whole show.
Either my stomach is growling or there's a monkey behind me. He turns around, there's a giant ape. Ah!
No, he doesn't even scream. Well, at least good to know I'm not sick. Boink.
Yeah.
And then Curiosity Kills the Spider-Man. That saved me. If that episode would have been bad, I would have had a meltdown.
Good episode.
Who would have known that a woman had to save the show? Well, the best way to describe... I already fumbled that. Anyways, who would have known that a villainess saved this show from actually being terrible?
I like how the episode starts with the Halloween party.
I like how she just takes everything in front of everyone. They're like, and then they have to take 10 seconds to like, where did my watch go?
Yeah.
It's not. I wonder if that lady in that black cat costume took it.
I remember Jameson being funny in that episode of like, Peter, you better be in my Halloween party. like,
I can't tell if he hates or he likes Peter.
I think he respects Peter and thinks
Respects.
he could do a lot of good things, but Jameson
He loves money. I love money.
Jameson doesn't know how to fully express his emotions for that. And I mean, he is trying to help Parker, but he
helps Parker by killing him. There's literally a part where he's hanging off the building. Go take photos. Sandman. The Sandman episode is like up and down.
That's like his only episode, and I remember it being much farther along. We've been watching this show since like May. It's December. It's the first
because
day of December.
the audio keeps corrupting. Well, not corrupting. too lazy to delete everything and then just put it back on there. But I know how much of a tassel that is.
Yeah, the files are just a pain to move.
Yes.
What was episode 6? Was it Dr. Doom again?
No, that's Magneto.
Okay, that's the only Magneto episode, and
there's a lot of episodes that just are one villains because Magneto's not even a Spider-Man villain.
it sure is an episode
That
that exists.
It's sad when you have an episode that's like Mr. M. I wonder who that could be. Oh my God! It's not like you put his name in it. There's a moth in here.
Yeah, they get it.
It's Killer Moth. This is a Spider-Man. Hey, get out of here! This is a Spider. Oh dang! I actually did it, and it's still alive. This is a Spider-Man. This is a Spider-Man podcast, not a Batman content.
Or a Teen Titans podcast.
Oh!
I think of him because of Teen Titans. I like that redesign.
No, I thought you were talking about the episode where he makes Robin go to prom with what's her name?
That's what I was talking about. I think of him as a Teen Titans villain. Oh no, Jack Black.
Come on, Jack Black. Slime Cube!
Water bucket, release!
I've always wanted the heroic sacrifice. He's not gonna die. He's gonna come back. When the movie almost said, did he actually die? Came back. Yes!
The Nether.
the overworld. The overworld. Why are we quoting this? Who cares?
Because we don't want to talk about this show.
What do you mean? There's gooder episode.
Okay, then keep going.
Gooder ain't a word, right?
What's episode 7?
Well, no, we didn't get to finish episode 6. I didn't get to finish my rant.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, yeah, when your episode's main plot twist is in the title, and also he's another one that's like he's like a punk. He doesn't fight Spider-Man. He just runs away. Number 7 is Mysterio. Now we all know about Mysterio.
That was a pretty good episode.
He's a really good wrestler in the WWE. Oh wait, we're talking about like Mysterio, like the dome.
Fishbowl.
Is it a fishbowl? Or
He just goes and buys fish bowls every day.
He just puts a paper bag over it and he fills it with condensation. He puts a scuba diving helmet on.
I thought it was a good episode from what I can remember.
Well, from what I've seen, it's impossible to screw up Mysterio.
Oh yeah, everyone says that how his goofiest villain is always adapted well.
I mean, it's to me, it's not really that hard since you can probably just give him a bunch of one-liners and he would still turn out fine as long as you had the right person to execute it. But also probably because a lot of the actors might improv.
He was one of those characters in the comics that never had a personality, so anytime you adapt him, you always do something different. It's always fun.
And then they just made him always goofy.
Yeah, I about to say, Electro is one of those villains where you can do whatever you want with him.
Oh. Yeah. Electro used to piss me off, but not for movie reasons.
Episode 8.
Episode 8 is where Dr. Doom returns and he does the same plot, just slightly differently.
Right, instead of brainwashing, he replaces the UN United Nations with robots, yeah.
Aren't they called like the jerk bots or something?
I don't know. There's something stupid.
Bots.
Great, I now have to bleep
bots.
that.
I think they're called. I think that's what they're called, though.
I don't think they are.
Are they? There's something. Wait, hold on.
It's a kids show.
In the 80s, what were Dr. Doom's robots called in Spider-Man 1981? Servo guards, Laverias, robots, Doombots.
I told you, they all have a different name every time they appear.
Hold up. I don't think I'm looking at the right show.
We have so many jokes about this. This is a kids show because, like, one of the last episodes.
Oh, and we forgot to mention the best joke about the 4th episode. Give it up, Black Cat. Not even O.J. Simpson can outrun Spider-Man.
Oh, what was the first episode that had the Twin Towers in it?
Wasn't it the second episode? Because when he uses the web to fly over.
Yeah, I think so. This show did not age well.
Well, it's not their fault.
Not even O.J. Simpson could outrun me.
George Bush was teaching kids about English when they were flying, and then the pilot said, let me look at this building a little bit closer. No. They're servo guards. I don't know what was inappropriate about that. Maybe we were just high.
Yeah, that's
the
how
Carnival
bad this show.
of Crime. one of my most hated tropes in episodes. I like just randomly going on a TV trope and looking at episode tropes. The carnival trope is probably one of the worst tropes in my opinion.
I don't remember like anything about this episode, so
You thought it had the gorilla episode.
Right.
The thing I remember a lot about this episode, considering I just hate it. Ringmaster and just Rope Man and the Acrobat Twins and can you get out of here, you stupid moth? This isn't about you. You're not affiliated with me.
what's episode? Was that episode 10? For those of you at home, he's now trying to fight the mob.
I actually got a freaking triple combo on him. Hit him 3 times. I hate to kill him, but I need to move him out the way.
Okay.
Anyways, what were we doing?
The last episode you were talking about was the circus episode. I was ready to move on.
Yeah, it's boring. Well, not really boring. It's just a bad trope because the circus trope is. I go on TV tropes and I look at tropes and whatnot. I've said that before, and yeah, it's a boring trope because there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. And the ringmaster just brings in a gorilla, and I think he steals gold or something. No, he has the gorilla in the cage, and that's what he stole. And then he puts Spider-Man in there so the gorilla can just Harambe over there can just rip him apart.
Is episode? What's the next one? 11?
Wait, hold on, I lost it.
No, that was 9. Because I know what 10 is.
Which one? Oh yeah, 10's the Revenge of the Green Goblin.
10 is the best episode. So usually they follow a trope of either Peter Parker will win or Spider-Man will win. Like
there's no in between because the carnival episode I hated the ending because she leaves them, but then she comes back with them the next day.
It's like Peter will either get the girl or
he'll get yelled at,
and the villain will get away, or Peter won't get like his art project turned in or whatever.
Peter.
But Spider-Man gets the villain and the glory, whatever.
Revenge of the Green Goblin does both of this.
Yes, where Peter got the girl.
And Matt Osborn came back to normal because the Green Goblin only comes back because he's in a train wreck and that somehow screws his memory. Again, not realistic, but since this episode's so good, it doesn't matter. As long as the episode's good.
Yeah, if you're going to watch an episode from this show, this is probably the one.
Yeah.
I am the one.
Well, no, you watch the 4th episode, then skip over to I would say the 7th episode, then the 10th episode. The 11th episode you would have to watch to really give an opinion because I like Stuntman. I think his origin's kind of stupid, but all the original villains are really, really cool, and there are I think they put a lot of thought behind it. No, I think 2 out of the 6 writers put a lot of thought behind it. The other ones could have given a care in the world and just wanted money.
I thought this episode was alright. Like, I mean, I like stuntmen as a filmmaker thing. I think their job is really cool and they work really hard. And The Fall Guy is a super good movie. You should watch it.
And then he's slipping off the building and it's like a fast animation.
But I mean,
I can't crawl.
Yeah, I wasn't incredible about this episode, but I also I'm not passionate enough to hate it.
The one problem is they should have just done Stuntman because this episode's called The Triangle of Evil. He has 2 guys working with him, but
yeah, they're not a triangle.
They're not even mid-carders. They're literally jobbers.
They're not even henchmen. They're just goons.
That's what I said. They're barely even goons. They're just generic. They're just guy wearing a suit. They don't even have names.
Someone's got somewhere to be.
No, I thought that was someone else. They're just like I said last time. They're just goons, and they just wear cloaks. They either should have done that, or they should have just made the other ones at least street crime style and actually have some kind of character. But they're really, if you change it a little bit, it could have been done differently.
This episode also has the Twin Towers, not age well.
Well, this one they just climb up it.
Yeah, they
part
climb.
Of the race. It is a fun episode trope. It's just like it does the not really. It's not really a town competition. It's more. I don't know what the trope's called because it's not. That would probably be classified under the town.
Stuntman gives Spider-Man 3 challenges to try to beat him.
Yeah, and then it's best 2 out of 3. So
okay, let's move on. What's the next one? 12.
The ABC of Doom.
Oh yes, this had the
Goran.
Yeah, his henchman, his sidekick.
Yeah.
And that was pretty alright.
And he actually has character. See, that guy should have been... If that guy actually teamed up with Stuntman and either had a change of heart or just had kept Spider-Man busy during the the races.
Doesn't he become a good guy, Gordon? Or he
I
changes, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think either Doctor Doom backstabs him or Doctor Doom starts paying him. So he's like, well, guess what? I'm not getting paid. And then he rams the police car into the store, picks up the mailbox, and breaks through.
What about to say? He's kind of a Frankenstein character, I think. Is what it seemed to me.
I think, I think he upgrades his vision, something like that. I don't know.
I don't care about this episode. It's alright.
I mean, I don't mind it.
It's not a bad Doctor Doom episode.
No, it's just Doctor Doom is such a freaking boring. They made him such a boring character. So when the third time I'm watching him, it's already getting repetitive, and most things are already starting to repeat by this point. But honestly, they should have just made Goran the main villain. Just have him do a turnaround or have some kind of motive. The Sidewinder episode. I know you love this episode.
Sidewinder's pretty cool. This has a good mystery to it, which is pretty cool. And
even though it's obvious, it's still fun.
And Sidewinder's a cowboy villain, so yeah.
It's weird thing is he's a cowboy villain, but they don't really do like a western trope where the characters are in a western.
I'm about to say it's just the rodeos in town.
Well, it's not even a real. Well, no. There's a mechanical bull that they glue him on there, and I thought he was going to lose his pants, but no. He luckily had shorts on underneath, but all the ladies were like, "Oh."
All right, what's the next episode?
Don't turn on the light. But yeah, Sidewinder. He's not my favorite original villain, but I think he's pretty fun. I do think his mask and design's cool. The Hunter by the Hunted. That's the Kraven the Hunter episode.
I like this.
It's alright.
I like this episode. Like, it's not, yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. It's kind of just,
it is a good break.
A bit rich, but it's alright.
To me, it's good, but it redid one of the... So in episode 3, they have this whole plot line where Spider-Man's allergic to lizards. In this episode, they do the same thing, but it's with the saber-toothed tiger. And I do think the team-up's pretty cool. Who was it?
Kazar is his name.
Zabar? Yeah.
Kazar. He's basically just Tarzan. But, yeah, he's a cool character.
George of the jungle, strongest and he can be.
And he's got the tiger, Zabu.
Yeah, the only problem is they do kind of drag on with that a little bit, and they also drag on with the build-up. Oh, yeah, and he gets captured in a stupid way. It's like when you're watching wrestling and the heel loses in, like, the stupidest way just from one punch, and then it just all falls apart from there.
Was this the last episode with Jameson's nephew?
Yeah, because after that, he definitely wanted to quit his job. Man,
Yeah.
Villains like
these.
I'm
done with these
Yeah, because he
villains.
falls into the snake pit, so he almost dies.
Yeah, alright, what's
But
the
yeah,
next
but
one?
yeah, the Craven gets stuck gets caught so stupidly because his belt falls off. Well, no, he still has his belt on, but then Spider-Man just takes it off and throws it, and then he just captures him. And then Jonah's like, once you seen one saber-toothed tiger, you seen them all. And the next episode is The Incredible Shrinking Spider. My favorite original villain, and actually pretty fun episode.
I was about to call him the Tinkerer, but that's a comic villain. Yeah, the Gadgeteer.
The Gadgeteer's
He's basically just the Tinkerer.
Yeah, but his design's cool. Well, I've never seen Tinkerer. The design's really cool, and his motive's pretty valid yet unvalid, but it's fun.
It's alright.
And it also plays on one of my favorite trope, which includes well, it's not really body horror, but it's either the attack of the 50-foot whatever, or I think that this is just classified as the shrinking episode. Those two have always been my favorite tropes because there's a lot of there's not only a lot of potential unless you got uncreative writers that probably do the most boring thing with it. How in the world are you gonna make them become a giant and you're not gonna do like kaiju stuff? Oh no, let's make them do boring stuff. I mean, I've never seen an instance of that happening, but I mean, it could happen. And yeah, in the shrinking episode kind of gets more claustrophobic because you pretty much would probably be stuck in one location. But since Spider-Man has powers, they do work around it. So I do think they get a little creative with what he does. And yeah, it is one of my favorite tropes. But yeah, I think the episode's fun. Number 16, Professor Gizmo. Probably
this one has a great opening of, like, you see Spider-Man, he's forming this web around him, he's diving deep into the water.
Alright, now he steals the diamond. Alright, now that the model works, let's do it for
Yeah, he's just like, now the model works.
He's such a goof, and he is another fun
I think he's one that gets away as well. Like, this is a Spider-Man loses, but Peter wins.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The Cannon of Doom. Yeah, this is the one where I think he drills into the center of the Earth.
Jameson, even though Dr. Doom is like a wanted war criminal, Jameson invites him over as a guest to his personal estate.
He's met Dr. Doom 3 times and seen him done 3 evil things, and he's like, 4 times a charm. Let's go meet with Dr. Doom.
And he invites him to
I think it's one of the funniest things.
He invites him to his mansion up north, and Dr. Doom immediately takes a drill and starts drilling into the center of the earth. And
just literally, and starts wrecking his house too, and then he has to live with Peter until his house gets rebuilt.
Yeah, that was the ending. That was so funny.
So yeah, Spider-Man does win in that one, and is that even classified as a Spider-Man win? Because Dr. Doom gets away, so Spider-Man didn't win, but did Peter?
I don't know, but Jameson is funny in that episode of like Dr. Doom immediately starts drilling into the earth, and he's like, Dr. Doom, what are you doing?
You're drilling into my house!
He's like, you shouldn't do this, and Dr. Doom's like, silence, idiot!
Silence! Because that's what every villain says back in the 80s.
And Jameson's just like, oh, okay. Like, so flustered.
Episode 18! Captain America episode, where it actually had better animation because it was a collage.
Yeah, I like this one.
It has better animation for some reason.
The plot is so good.
It's a little darker, yeah, and the plot's really... They actually tried with the plot.
Yeah, Spider-Man being public enemy number 1. That's a little dumb to me, but
it's a little overused once you've seen the show a lot of times because they just pretty much gaslight Spider-Man like, he's evil, look! He's throwing away putting trash on the... I'm picking up the litter so I can throw it away in the trash can.
It's kind of an idiot plot, but him dressing up as Cap was really cool.
It's not really an idiot plot because it's built right. What Red Skull sets him up by...
Can you type that?
Yeah. Red Skull sets him up because he doesn't know that Red Skull is going to capture him, and he comes by to see what the fuss about Captain America was, because Jonah's like, he's a real patriot. And then when Captain America gets caught, they see Spider-Man there because he was hiding in the trees, so no one knew that he's there. And when he popped up, they're like, "There's Spider-Man, get him!" And he's like, okay, I'm going to use one of these Spider-Man gadgets that show up once an episode. Psst. Oh no, you see me? You can't see me? Yeah, so Spider-Man becomes John Cena. Then he finds out that Red Skull is going to brain swap with Captain America. And he has this... Red Skull has this assistant, and he abuses him. This is going to be on the test, and that's important later, so keep track of that. So Spider-Man's just going to break into the lab, because, Spider-Man loves breaking and entering. I can see why people hate him now. Anyways. Anyways. I gotta stop saying anyways all the time and like every time.
Was this the first permadeath?
What the hell was that?
What?
Did you hear that?
Yes, the AC. That like...
No, it sounded like someone was talking. Pause that for a minute.
Sorry, short intermission. What were we talking about?
Yeah, sorry about that. I actually forgot what...
Yeah, pull the episode.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways, we were talking about Red Skull after that intermission. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, Red Skull is being abusive to his thing, and Spider-Man breaks in when just as soon as the thingamabob was about to swap his brain, he frees Captain America, but Red Skull's still inside of it. So the way he dies, he doesn't really die because I think he technically dies. What happens is he pulls the switch, but there's no other body, so all his consciousness just completely leaves as he's screaming. Just, just his soul leaves his body. So the body's still there. There's just no... He's basically... His body's just brain dead. So, yeah.
He got lobotomized. He got lobotomized.
No, lobotomized, you can't think. Like, he's literally just in a coma. Permanent coma.
Yeah, it's like his body had a lobotomy.
Yeah, I guess that can be equated as a lobotomy. But yeah, then he's just like finishes up. He should have not called me ugly.
Yeah.
Then Doom Report. That's where we see the freedom fighters and that one kid that broke out of the jail. We forgot to mention him, but I forgot which episode he breaks out of the prison.
There's a bit of an arc. Not much, but a bit.
It's basically a little feud between... It's the feud between Dr. Doom and that random guy.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Are you joking?
Yeah, kind of. What's the next episode?
No, I thought you were doing something else.
Sure is an episode.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's not really much to say about it because it's just like part he goes there, then then they're fighting Doom. I don't even remember what Doom does in that episode, but who cares? We gotta finish this.
Yeah, we gotta.
The Web of Necrophilia, another Narphilia, however you say that. The Dr. Bradley Shaw turns into a spider. Well, it's a Narphilia spider.
I don't care for this one.
It's not really that interesting because it's the casual, we're gonna steal the money cart. But I like it because the original villain's pretty fun and it's actually a pretty fun origin. But it's weird how when he comes back to normal, he forgets his memory like he's like a reverse version of Hulk. Does Hulk even remember when he turns back?
Yes.
Isn't he conscious the whole time?
Yes.
Countdown to Doom. This is where Dr. Doom dies.
This is the best Doom episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it has probably one of the best endings where he just literally just, like, stands up on top of the... No, it wasn't Twin Towers, just a normal tower. He's just... Bum, bum, bum. So, another rare case where both Spider-Man and Peter win. Then there's the Aunt May episode where... This is weird, because this is a good episode, but here's what really screws me up.
It's stupid, but I like it.
No, it's not stupid. What's stupid is that you build up to this thing like, oh, this dude's called the... Well, he doesn't really have a name, but he's just called the Cat Burglar or the Arson? Yeah, something like that. He's
it's the Chameleon.
No, that's the guy that he meet. That's when he meets him in prison. No, I'm talking about the Cat Burglar guy. Because he doesn't have a name, but then he gets in prison. He's like, I'm the one that's the relative who killed Spider-Man when he was all about the money. He was all about the money, and then all of a sudden, like my cousin killed his uncle, and that's when he decided to only fight for the right of America, or whatever he says. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. He meets Chameleon in prison, and then Chameleon uses that hypnogas to, like, kind of make Aunt May see all these thoughts and try to gaslight into killing Spider-Man, but she's just too sweet of an old lady to do that, and she ends up falling off to the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
So
good episode.
It's a good episode, but the build-up makes no sense. You could rewrite that episode and just make it a Chameleon episode. But I did think Chameleon was fun, and I didn't mind his Dane or his
woman,
his dragon.
Yeah,
that would be something. His right-hand man.
This episode, the thing that would have made this episode really good if it ended with Aunt May actually liking Spider-Man, because the whole show she's like, that crazy Spider-Man, I don't like him.
It was really a promo because they sent in watching people with strange powers fighting off bad guys. Yeah, the Avengers.
This was an episode. What's the next one?
23. The Vulture has landed. Yes, this is a really fun episode.
This is good.
It got me to like the Vulture more. And also the gadgets in this are really cool, like the invisible paint. Sounds stupid, but is really clever.
Harry... I don't think he appears in the show, but in this episode...
He does appear, but I think he's also appeared in the Green Goblin episode. He appears, and what happens is that Spider-Man breaks into his house, and he goes as Parker, and he pretends to be... Well, no, he dresses up as Osborn because he lost his clothes.
Right.
And then the Vulture thinks he's met Harry Osborn, so he kidnaps him and he makes him make the invisible paint. So then he pours the paint on him so no one sees Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's a cool episode.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Yeah. What about Gremlins?
The old pilot.
Oh yeah, the Gremlins. Yeah. And then hey kid, you can hang on my flag. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh wait, no, that's in the 26th episode, so we'll save that. The Wrath of the Submariner. That's the first.
I like this one.
That's the first.
This
Kingpin
episode is funny.
This is the first Kingpin episode, but technically this is a triple threat because you have the Submariner who starts fighting Spider-Man, but he turns face when he finds out.
He's like, all this pollution, punches a car. Yeah. This is terrible.
Well, yeah, but it's valid because his sister completely gets choked out. Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, his cousin or his sister. It doesn't matter. They're not dating each other.
She gets hospitalized
by oil.
Yeah, because of Kingpin. He's dumping it for his acid.
He's just dump. No, he has a bunch of like random oil that he doesn't need, so he just dumps it in the ocean like everyone else.
I like
And then
Kingpin. I think
Submariner
he's
just like
interesting.
pollution kicks a car. Pollution just picks up a random person. Why are you polluting? No, he sees someone throw trash into the
Yeah.
lake. He just picks them up and starts beating the crap out of them. Then Spider-Man's like, whoa, I didn't pollute your ocean.
I like
so
it.
then he goes after
Yeah.
Kingpin, but
I
then
like
he
at
gets
the
caught.
end.
He gets
Yeah.
caught by Kingpin, and then
We need to
then,
hurry up.
Yeah, and then Kingpin just dies.
Yeah.
No, he gets caught. He gets away.
No, he runs out the door and leaves a hole in the wall. Exactly.
Yeah.
Shaped exactly like him.
Oh no! Kool-Aid Man. Oh,
Yeah, he just
and then
goes
he
like that.
and then he comes back in the next episode. So what were we gonna say?
Yeah, we need to hurry up. I like the next episode though.
Yeah, the Return of Kingpin. I thought this episode. The only reason I didn't like this episode is because we saw this whole episode with
It's another one.
with Spider-Man talking about, oh, he didn't have any money, and now all of a sudden he's doing crime for money.
It's another one of the trickery plots, but it's a pretty good trickery plot.
Yeah, if only they didn't do that before the episode with the chameleon and the 22nd episode with that whole like, he doesn't do it for the money anymore. Now he's doing it for the money. Then the 26th episode. Oh boy, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm glad we saved it for last because it is the last episode.
I like Medusa.
Medusa's really fun. There's a lot of funny moments in this. The Wizard's a really fun villain. There's still some stuff wrong with it, like when she's trying to steal the little what was it? What were they trying to steal?
It was like some kind of gas, wasn't it, or missiles or something?
Yeah, it was something in the missiles that she needed to steal, but her hair should have been weighted because like there's like even the smallest pin.
We'll set the alarm
that's the
off.
chair. No,
Yeah.
that's the chair. That's the pin will set the alarm off, and her hair doesn't set the alarm off.
Yeah.
And also, it's Medusa's like a way better girlfriend than what's her name?
Betty.
Betty.
Yeah, Betty is the only girlfriend
Betty's
in this
a
episode.
B word.
No Gwen Stacy, no Mary Jane, Betty Brant,
Gwen Stacy's Black Cat.
No, she's not.
Which one's Black Cat then?
Black Cat is Felicia Hardy is her name.
I thought Spider-Man dated her for a little bit.
Yeah. a little
Well, it's
bit.
not canon in the show, but
He didn't have it in the
even she was a better girlfriend than him. I mean, her.
But yeah, Betty just leaves them every few minutes, like...
Betty's
She's an alright
Betty's
character.
only there for the money and for the looks that drives the girls wild. He's got the moves that really
Yeah.
moves them.
I
But
wish
yeah,
I kind of wish he got with Medusa.
he did.
Not really. He stayed with Medusa. Or
No,
Medusa stayed in the
it's-
human world.
Well, he's with Medusa. They're just on two different planets because whatever the plot to Inhumans is, aka the crappy X-Men.
Yeah.
But yeah, Medusa's a
They
really
go
good,
on one
he
date.
even gets a kiss at the end of the episode after,
Yeah.
after we thought the wizard was going to get ripped in half.
That was our thing.
And then it looks like they're like going to rip him in half, but they just end up throwing him out the window.
That was our thought. Spider-Man had one leg. Medusa had the other one.
so we
and
thought
we were just...
I heard him scream, so that was my first thought.
We both thought they were going to rip him in half,
didn't
and that's
even tell
why
it
the
to
show
each
got
other.
canceled.
Yeah, no, that was your thought because we both thought of it, and then I was like, I thought he was gonna rip him in half, and then you said it as soon as I said it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
We both thought he was gonna rip him in half, and then you made a joke later in the first.
That would have just
podcast.
got the show canceled.
Yeah, that's how the show in alternate. And then I was like, in the alternate universe, that's how the show gets canceled. Was that you?
What? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Quit making random noises. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for freaking so Medusa kind of goes face and heel in this episode because when he takes her out on a date, gets her ice cream, and then she just leaves him. Oh man, that sucks. You were actually being a good couple, and you were being a good man. There's something else fishy going on here. And then when he finds out Medusa betrays him, he just runs up at her. Yeah!
Oh,
And then
yes.
plot
This-
convenient hole.
This has the run when he's leaving. He's about to jump through the window and just... like
Yeah,
the
no.
most robotic run.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a robotic run. It looks like he's like trying to hold in a dump, but he's trying to rush to the
Yeah.
bathroom without crapping on himself. So he like walks to the window and then he crawls up there. But then he's like, yeah! And then just the plot convenient hole falls him in there and then almost cooks him alive. So, you know what? No, I'm not going to repeat that joke.
Okay, so what does this show do good?
Original villains, in my opinion, and sometimes Spider-Man villains and sometimes episodes. What does
Yeah.
the show not do good? Everything else.
Music is good.
Well, yeah, the music is good. Can't forget about the music. The music
I like the
intro
yeah.
music is so fun.
Bum,
even though
bum, bum.
they use the same 3 tracks, but it keeps on
They're
growing
good
on you, and
tracks.
It never. It only gets overwhelming when it's a bad episode.
The characters are pretty alright. Not the villains, the like main characters. Like Peter, Spider-Man, Jameson, Aunt May. They're all
Not
good.
Betty.
Not Betty.
Not
Betty.
Which one was it that you hated the most? Because there was another one you hated more than Betty. It was the one in the Sandman episode.
Oh yeah, that girl that's there for like no reason.
Which, yes, she is there. She's there so she can set up Peter, but then Peter swings in and is like, "Hi, I was talking to Spider-Man and he helped me get these photos."
Yeah.
She's basically there to be a new, you know what. And no, I'm not talking about a B word.
So I like they'll reuse designs in random places, like in episode 20. Like
Oh
Peter,
yeah, I caught that when he's on the bench and he's
Peter's design shows
Peter's homeless.
right. They use a few of Peter's designs elsewhere. So like in episode 26, the wizard makes like a gravity well thing, and you can see on a park bench just sleeping there. They inverted the colors. They gave him a yellow jacket and a yellow pants and
Yeah.
the shirt. No, his pants were still jeans, but they had holes in them. And he just floats up and lands back down without waking up at all.
Yeah, he's dead by this point. I think
This
that's
might-
just a dude passed out drunk.
This might actually just be Ben Reilly, Spider-Man's clone that's homeless.
Ben Reilly,
Yeah.
or
The
maybe
Scarlet Spider with the hoodie that I showed
oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a real...
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
wait, no, you're not Scarlet Spider on the picture. I'm Bombastic Bagman, and you're
Your Friendly Neighborhood,
Yeah.
the news show.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. Just have our head bob up and down as we're saying this. But yeah, I was gonna. Whoops! I accidentally started playing that episode. No, I don't want to watch more Spider-Man.
But yeah, that'd be funny if that's just Ben Reilly.
No,
That's
it'd be
hilarious.
funnier if it was actually another Spider-Man. Like, what if it was
Well, Ben Reilly is another
What if it was Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire before Tobey Maguire? Well, that's the thing. It could be like I wonder if it's the Spider-Man that gets killed by Sandman. If you know, you know. I'm not going to go into detail, but if you know, you know.
Is this show good?
Not really. Is it bad? Not really.
No.
It's mediocre. Mediocre.
Pacing and the villain makes or breaks an episode.
Well, a villain makes anything anyway. If you have a boring villain, then you have a boring plot.
Yep.
I mean, look at Shrek 3 with Prince Charming. Boring villain. Despicable Me 4. Boring villain. It's sad because it's even sadder when it actually has a cool gimmick and then they make it boring because you have uninspired writers. So, if you're like an inspiring writer, kind of like me, and you're watching this show, take notes on what they do right with the villains and what they do wrong with the villains because mainly it doesn't give you ideas of arcs. So if you're good at writing arcs for villains, it could work. But this you can kind of help with personalities because I like doing parodies of personalities for superheroes and supervillains. Are we doing a lightning round or are we just going to call it right here?
I'm trying to stretch this to an hour.
So lightning round, where you just say all 26 episodes and I rank them based off the villains.
Yeah. So he's gonna say the number, the name of the episode, and the villain, and he's gonna rank the villain. I'm gonna rank the episode.
Yeah. Episode 1, Bubble Bubble Oil and Trouble, Dr. Octopus.
4.
You give it a 4 over the episode. I give Dr. Octopus a 6. Episode 2, Doctor Doom, Master of the World. He's a 3 in his first episode.
2.
Especially following Dr. Octopus, who's actually somewhat funny, especially with his friends when he's walking off the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, only Dr. Octopus could steal
Alright,
this
episode
$1
3.
Episode 3, Lizards Everywhere. The Lizard or Dr. Lizard, depending on who you ask.
-4.
Unironically?
Ironically,
I'm about to say when I use
means
negative numbers. When I'm using negative numbers, that means you're not even zero means you're just straight up boring. But if you're zero means you're bad and you're boring. But if you're a negative, that means I ultimately hate you.
Well, yeah, well, negative.
Usually,
for me,
the
right.
higher I go, I usually did it as a joke when I'm like, like, is it possible to go negative when they're just that bad of a character? So yeah, I think I gave him as a villain. I think I gave him like I gave him like a negative. I just gave him like a -7.
Yeah, when I say negative, I mean the character.
When he says negative, it's so bad it's kind of good.
Yeah, because it's funny.
Yeah.
It's bad, but it's funny.
You haven't had a Zero movie yet for like anything. You haven't had a
No.
Zero yet. Nothing has. What's the closest thing that's come to a Zero then?
What's it
We'll
called?
talk about that later. Next podcast if you want to see it. Number 4 is Curiosity Kills the Spider. The Black Cat. 10 as a villain. Not what you were thinking.
8 for the episode.
Sandman is coming. The Sandman, obviously.
5.
5 for an episode. I think he's a 6 as a villain. When Magneto speaks, people listen. Magneto. 6 as a villain.
2
Yeah,
for the episode.
it's a pretty boring episode. The Pied Piper of New York Town, Mysterio.
Yeah,
9
7.
as a villain. Yeah, 9 as a villain, 7 as the episode. You get my point. When you hear my voice, it's the villain. When you hear him,
Yep.
let's make sure so we don't.
I'm
blend over.
the episode. I'm over.
No, I'm making sure the voices don't overlap.
Yep.
The doctor prescribes Doom. Doctor Doom.
Oh, is this the robot plot?
Yeah, this is where he just replaced them with robots. Wait, no, it's
5.
I ranked them 3 last time, right?
I
4.
don't know.
I'll just
Okay.
give him a 4. I just remember him not being that interesting because it's the same plot. Carnival of Crime, Ringmaster and his group of goons.
3.
1 as a villain group. That's sad. If I was going to rank just Ringmaster, it would probably just be a 2. Just in case you're wondering. Revenge of the Green Goblin, aka Norman Osborn. 10!
10.
Yep.
That one's
Triangle of Evil. Now, I'm going to rank them. Now, yeah, Triangle of Evil, Stuntman, and the Triangle of Evil. Oh, I was going to let you go first because,
easy. 6.
yeah. I'm about to say Stuntman by himself is an 8, but with the Triangle of Evil, it drags it down to a 5.
Ooh, dang.
That's how boring those goons are and how much they piss me off. But yeah, as a Stuntman, actually no, Stuntman gets a 7. He's not that interesting because his origin gets kind of wonky, but I do like how he pushes around Spider-Man, even though what he did was technically not his fault. The ABCs of Doom, Doctor Doom, and Gorin.
7.
As a the group villains, they get an 8. Doctor Doom gets a 4 in this episode because he's basically just the same thing. Gorin gets a 7 because he actually does stuff. The Sidewinder. Wait, no, the Sidewinder strikes. The Sidewinder. He's an 8.
8.
Yeah. The Hunter and the Hunted. Craven the Hunter. 7.
7, yeah.
The Incredible Shrinking Spider. The Gadgeteer. 10.
You're not gonna like me. 6.
That's just as the episode.
Yeah.
Because he kind of gets kind of slowed down, and also he just kind of steals the strength ray, and also they get creative with it a little bit, but then by the second half it gets kind of the main buildup is that they want you to eat the spider. But you know what? Maybe not a 10 for the Gadgeteer, a 9. He's not fully like the most awesome original villain, but no, he is my favorite. But yeah, 9. What does that word say? Unformidable.
The unfathomable Professor
Unfathomable power.
Yeah.
Unfathomable
Yeah.
Professor
Without
Gizmo.
fathom.
You have been blessed with unfathomable power. The unfathomable Professor Gizmo. He's an 8 as a villain.
Because of the intro 8.
Yeah. The
Now we
Canada
do it
Doom,
for real.
Doctor Doom's decent episode. He gets a 7
9.
as an episode. Yeah.
Good.
Captain America, Capture of Captain America, Red Skull, 10.
10.
He's a solid villain.
10.
The
don't forget
Doom
some.
Report, another Doctor Doom episode. He kind of goes down in this because he doesn't really get a lot of screen time. But he still try to make it count, but he only gets a 6. I have to be fair.
Wait, what episode?
Doom Report,
The one with
the one with the freedom fighters,
Oh.
where they're underground. And yeah, that's where he has that electric machine, and then the whole castle falls apart, and then they have to rebuild it. And I thought, wow, Spider-Man's a D word. No, not the word you're thinking. D-bag, because he left them there.
6?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The Web of Narfilia. Narfilia as a villain? Well, because he also has that chick, so as a group, there are 7, but Narfilia by himself is an 8. He's better. But alone.
7.
Countdown to Doom, where he builds a rocket. This is Doctor Doom's first good episode, an actual decent plot, so I'll give him a 9, because he deserves it. And then he dies.
I'll give this one an 8. I like this episode.
Spider-Man, a Narcissus and Aunt May, technically the cat burglar, or whatever his name is, the one that killed, that's the relative of the one that killed Spider-Man's uncle, and the Chameleon. Let's just rank the Chameleon, because that dude's a 4, just because of his screen time, and Spider-Man about kills him. I didn't know he changed his kill code.
9.
So the Chameleon and his Dane as a group, yeah, I would give him a 10 together. The Chameleon by himself, he needs to, even the Chameleon by himself, I still think he's a 10. I don't think the Dane changing doesn't. It just gives them an extra character guardian to work with them.
I'll give it a 9. I like this episode.
Yeah, it's really fun. Especially with the core elements. The Vulture has landed. The Vulture is a pretty 9 villain because he's actually smart.
10.
The Wrath of the Submariner. Kingpin and the Submariner, technically.
10. I like this episode.
The Submariner starts as a villain, and when he starts as a villain, I'll give him an 8 when he starts as a villain, but then he turns into he owns a hero, so I guess it'd be ranking the character, so I'll just give him an 8 throughout. And Kingpin, this is a 9 for him. The Return of the Kingpin.
8.
He's a 7 in this episode because it's kind of a similar thing, but then he also hits that line, there's something special about money even when you don't need it. And then the Wizard. The Wizard, I was so nervous for him, but he completely executed, so I will give him 10. You know what? Give him a 10.
I'm going to give it a 10 as well.
All right, we came to an agreement. Woo! Jack Black, and it's over a minute.
Well, I think there's one more thing we need to talk about before we close.
All the
Superman references.
Oh, yeah, there's this guy that's allergic to green rocks, and then in the phone booth, I wonder who that guy was.
Yeah, the guy, it's clearly Clark Kent walks out of the phone booth. That guy looks so familiar.
Yeah. It's not like they're even making fun of him. It's like an homage. It's like passive aggressive at first, and then it's a respectable homage.
Because that was like the first superhero show, so to pay homage, respect.
But also, but they're also both in New York. Well, Spider-Man's in New York, but he's in Metropolis. I'm about to say he's not in Metro City. He's Metropolis, but that's basically New York. They're both New York.
If you're gonna watch this show, watch the Green Goblin episode. And then if you want to watch more, watch...
And Curiosity Kills the Spider.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to watch more, watch that, final stretch of, 18 through 26.
Oh, yeah, all those episodes were good. They weren't all perfect, like the Green Goblin episode and the Curiosity, but all those final stretch episodes, they actually put their heart in it.
It was 18 through 26, like Captain America through the last episode.
There was, one episode that I thought it kind of drug it down, in the Kingpin episode, but all of those were decent or better. But wait, hold on, let me pull it back up real quick.
So, is this a bad show?
Not really.
No. Is this a good show? No. It's a show. It's a show. It does what it does, and it was 1981, so you can't blame them.
Yeah.
But next show...
Yeah, what is the next show? Because I actually don't know.
Well, first I was going to say, so...
Oh, Spider-Man is Amazing Friends.
I don't think I said this earlier, but after every season, we're going to have a podcast-style video like this. And after every show, we're going to have a video essay that's, scripted. So yeah, we got to do that, but this was the podcast version. It took us very long, and it had 2 postpones. So next time you'll see us, we'll be talking about this show again, and it'll be scripted. And then after that, we're going to... After that, we're going to watch Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
Yep, which I remember as a kid that being a good show, but that doesn't mean it's good. But yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. It's 7:50.
I hope you enjoyed this very special episode. Y'all. And there goes Daniel. Bye! Thank you for listening or watching or whatever you did to this wonderful video. Thank you to Daniel for coming over and recording and for getting through the show with me, because, oh boy. And thank you for Aiden for that voiceover. Thank you for Aiden for that voiceover. He was the guy in the journalist who threw the phone, if you want to know. But yeah, he did the voiceover for the intro, and even though it's Mary Shelley, he did a good job. And thank you. And don't worry, he's fine. Totally. We got pizza for him. Don't worry. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this, and y'all have a good weekend or afternoon or whatever time of day it is for you. Have a good one. See you.